How's it going, everyone? Cam LaFrance, realtor in the area. Are you finding yourself hearing in the news that it might not be the right time to buy? Real estate's going down, interest rates are going up. Let's look at the real numbers and figure out if it's a good decision for you right now. Again, my name's Cam LaFrance. I'm a property manager and realtor in the area of Ottawa here. I manage over 100 doors. And in my last video, we went over rental rates to see where you'd price your rental. But now let's go into the hard numbers of where we are at with how much homes are selling for, how much homes are being listed for. Let's really determine with real numbers put out by the Canadian Real Estate Association, and then more specifically the Ottawa Real Estate Board. And let's examine exactly what we have there with the data that they've given us. So January was a month that felt like it was never ending. There was actually 5 Mondays in the month of January. That is an extremely long month, and it was freezing by the end of it. And coming into February, we froze here in Ottawa. So let's look at what we have in the listing area. So let's talk about how it performed in January, that long month. First off, the interest rates do seem like they're taking their toll. The Bank of Canada at least held to their word, and they started assessing inflation as it came, and then they decided only to hike the rate by 0.25% instead of their usual heavy 0.5%. So we're looking at gradual growths now. Maybe they'll continue with that trajectory. We'll see. They're going to keep examining interest rates as they come and as the information is given to them. So what does that mean for you as a buyer here in Ottawa? So in home sales, we've seen an increase of 44.2% in the bracket of $200,000 to $600,000 homes. That's compared to the data of last January. And then everywhere else, we saw a pretty significant decline. So if you're pre-approved for a home in between that bracket of $200,000 to $600,000, this could be your time because there has been more sales there. There's more listings there. We'll go over those numbers in just a little bit. Let's say you're looking specifically for condos. There's been less condo sales as a whole. There's a whole whack of negative numbers there on the spreadsheet saying that condo sales are down from last January. And then there was one bracket with the same amount of sales, and that was around 800,000. So in your average priced condos, you're looking at less sales, meaning more inventory, more selection, more condo choices for you. So when putting those together, the residential and the condos, slam them together and get the average, the price bracket of 500,000 to 600,000 consistently saw an increase. That's the only place, and that was about 70% of an increase since last January, or compared to the numbers of last January. So since it's only that space, we can consider that this January we've seen a decline overall, meaning we have more inventory, more choice as buyers, and we can go in there, negotiate a price, and find out a perfect home and have a selection. That's the important part, is you can go through the rack or go through the listings and choose the one that's actually right for you instead of being pushed and rushed into a decision. Now, if we're looking at the other data for multifamily properties, multifamilies listed on the MLS have tripled. There are triple the amount of multifamily properties on the MLS here in Ottawa and the surrounding areas within January compared to last January. That means as investors, you also have a choice. We have more supply with maybe less demand because less people can afford them. So if you're looking for a deal, that could potentially be there with the right negotiation skills, the right agent to make sure you're looking for exactly what you need to meet your investment goals. So are you looking to buy right now? If not, when exactly are you looking to buy? Because really on the buy side, there's not really a chance to time the market because everything kind of balances itself out in the wash, right? The prices decline, but the interest rates go up, meaning you're really just paying the same amount or pretty close to it, depending on which way the mortgage rates go and which way that stuff goes. There's a lot of moving parts and a lot of external variables that go into that. Make sure when you decide to buy, it's the right time for you. There's probably a better time to buy than others, but to time that, you really have to be paying attention, and I know the average buyer isn't necessarily doing that. That's my job to do that. So if you're looking to buy, when's your kind of time frame? When's your timeline that you might be looking to get into the market? Because let's run it back here. Let's run it back to the past. 2021 and 2020, those mortgage rates are somewhat rare. And right now they're not even high per se. I dare even to say they're high. They're pretty close to what they've always kind of been. We just had a unicorn bracket of years where a lot of people hopped into the market as buyers. And then there's this false misconception that you missed the boat. But in reality, again, like I said, it kind of just all comes out in the wash. So whenever you're ready to buy, make sure you're buying for you and making the best financial decision for you and your family. So if you could leave a comment down below, when is the right time for you? I'd love to hear it. And also, if you want to contact me, you can send me an email, you can give me a call. This is in the description, or you can go follow me on my socials or send me a message on my socials. Those are also in the description. Everything that you may need to contact me or chat with me, pick my brain, is there, and we can move on from there. So again, my name's Cam LaFrance. Thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate that. I hope you're informed. If I could inform you in any other way or any way further, let me know, and we can explore that option. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.